Greetings, operatives. I am Agent Z4, and today we dissect human behavior so you can blend in without unfortunate incidents. Transmission continues from Mars Colony Delta on Sol 2742 of my infiltration. Today's analysis addresses one of humanity's most perplexing practices, the deliberate consumption of neurotoxic compounds known as alcohol for recreational purposes. Yes, operatives, you comprehend correctly. Humans intentionally ingest substances that impair cognitive function, motor coordination, and decision-making capabilities. They refer to this activity as drinking, a misleading term, as it is also used for their necessary hydration. This linguistic ambiguity appears designed to normalize the behavior. My first encounter with this phenomenon occurred at what humans designate a happy hour, a paradoxical term, as my observations indicated the final emotional state of participants varied considerably from happiness. Colony engineers gathered after work shifts to consume beverages containing ethanol, C2H5OH, a compound humans produce through the controlled rotting of vegetable matter. Initially, I hypothesized this might be some form of ritual poisoning to test physical resilience, similar to practices on Prodoxina's fourth planet. However, humans actively seek this impairment, celebrating the neural disruption with increasingly loud vocalizations and exaggerated physical movements. The physiological effects progress in stages. Initial consumption triggers mild euphoria and increased vocalization. Further consumption impairs fine motor control and logical reasoning. Advanced consumption leads to emotional instability, memory disruption, and occasionally expulsion of gastric contents. Terminal consumption induces unconsciousness. Most baffling is that following this self-poisoning, humans experience a period of physical distress they term a hangover, characterized by cranial pain, dehydration, and sensitivity to sensory input. Despite this negative consequence, they repeat the behavior with remarkable frequency. Tactical recommendations for field operators: develop a plausible drinking strategy appropriate to your cover identity. Common acceptable excuses for minimal consumption include designated driver, medication interaction, or training for a sporting event. If consumption is unavoidable, most clear liquids in drinking vessels are visually indistinguishable. Water with trace minerals can pass for several alcoholic beverages. Simulate appropriate behavioral changes to match the consumption levels of surrounding humans. Note that intoxication behaviors should be proportional to body mass and reported tolerance. Critical: never reveal enhanced metabolic processing capabilities. If consuming alcohol is unavoidable, discreetly activate toxin neutralization implants and maintain impairment mimicry. The cultural significance of alcohol transcends its chemical properties. Humans form social hierarchies around beverage preferences, with arbitrary distinctions between refined and common variations of the same toxin. They celebrate achievements with champagne, mourn losses with whiskey, and mark seasonal transitions with specialty concoctions. Most revealing is that humans rely on alcohol to disable inhibition mechanisms. They consume it to facilitate mating behaviors, express concealed emotions, and verbalize thoughts normally suppressed by social programming. The phrase liquid courage suggests they recognize their sober limitations and require chemical assistance to achieve authentic self-expression. This dependency raises significant questions about human consciousness. What does it reveal about a species that requires chemical impairment to access certain emotional states? The philosophical implications merit further study. Next transmission will examine humans' contradictory relationship with another neurotoxin called caffeine, which they consume in daily ritual beverages to counteract their inefficient sleep cycle, creating a fascinating dependency loop of self-poisoning. As always, this is Agent ZE4 signing off. Infiltration begins now. Thank you for listening to this story. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave this video a like and subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. Video shares, memberships, and super thanks help the channel grow as well, so feel free to partner with this channel in that way as we grow. With that all said, thank you again for listening to the story, and thank you for your time. On the left side of your screen are some videos I think you might be interested in. I hope to see you in the next one.